Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, our new session has been started. So, welcome you in new class. Welcome to grade 4. May this classroom holds all the keys to your biggest dreams. The best time for new beginning is now. My dear students, first start with the name of Allah. So let's recite words of knowledge with me. कुल रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा, ऐ मेरे रब मेरे इल्म में इजाफ़ा फरमा. O my Lord, increase my knowledge. I am Miss Asiya Mushtaq and I am your class teacher. I will teach you English and computer. Today, your first unit is of English. Today we are going to study Broadway Course Book 4, published by Oxford University. This is how your book look like from the cover page. Everybody has it? If some of you don't have it, no problem. I will be sharing the images of the lesson. Our topic of today is lesson number 1, that is the hummingbird who chewed bubble gum. Okay? So how many of you are familiar with the hummingbird? Let's have a glance on some facts of the hummingbird. Hummingbirds are new world birds found only in the Americas, mainly South America. There are more than 340 species of hummingbirds. Hummingbirds drink the nectar of flowers, which gives them a good source of glucose energy. They will catch insects every now and again for a protein boost. They are called hummingbirds due to the sound created by their rapidly beating wings. Hummingbirds are one of the smallest kinds of bird in the world, with most species 7.5 to 13 centimeter or 3 to 5 inch in length. The bee hummingbird is the smallest at just 5 centimeter or 2 inch. The largest is the giant hummingbird, reaching over 20 centimeter or 8 inch. Because they need to conserve energy, hummingbirds do not spend all day flying. They spend the majority of their time first digesting their food. Before migrating, the hummingbird will store up a layer of fat equal to half its body weight in order to slowly use up this energy source while flying. Hummingbird visits hundreds of flowers each day and consuming more than their own weight in nectar each day. Depending on the species, hummingbirds live on average 3 to 5 years, but have been known to live as long as 12 years. Students, hope so now you are familiar with hummingbird. Before reading the chapter, you should know the starter exercise. It is on your book on page number 11. The starter exercise is: imagine you and your friends are on a sea voyage. A storm breaks out and your ship is blown to an unknown island. You land on the island and discover that nobody lives there. Following are the list of questions. You have to answer these questions and note down in your notebook. Now, before starting the chapter, you should answer me these questions. Have you ever fed some bird? If yes, then tick mark on yes. If no, then tick on no. Question number 2. Do you like to eat a bubble gum? Question number 3. Have you ever seen a nest having eggs in it? Students, after answering these questions, now start reading the chapter. Open up page number 12 and start reading. There was a little hummingbird in my neighborhood. It usually sat on my windowsill. I enjoyed hearing her sing. Suddenly, I didn't see the little hummingbird for some days. About a week ago, a bad storm came along and blew all the worms away. I felt sorry for the hummingbird. She must have been hungry and so she must have flown away, I thought. Then, one beautiful sunny morning, the little hummingbird reappeared on my windowsill. Where have you been? I asked the little hummingbird. Just out flying around, replied the little hummingbird. Did you find anything to eat? I asked. Oh, there's plenty of food, but all the twigs and straw were blown away by the last week's storm, said the little hummingbird in a sad voice. I am sorry to hear that. What are you going to do? I asked. The little hummingbird shrugged her feathers and said, I am not sure, but I have a favor to ask of you. Sure, anything, I said. Can you please give me some bubble gum? Asked the little hummingbird. I was surprised that the hummingbird would ask for bubble gum, but I was happy to share it with my friend. The little hummingbird chewed the gum balls and then blew a bubble bigger than her body. Thanks, she said and flew away. The next morning, the little hummingbird was back. She asked for a few more pieces of bubble gum. I did not know why she wanted bubble gum, but I was happy to share it with her. She thanked me again and flew away. 2 days later, it was nice and sunny. I was playing outside. Suddenly, I heard a voice calling out my name. I looked around but didn't see anyone. The voice called out my name again. This time I realized it was coming from the oak tree in my backyard. I saw the little hummingbird up on the tree. She was sitting in a red, orange, and blue nest. Look what you helped me build, said the little hummingbird. What do you mean? I asked. Well, there were not any twigs or straw left after the storm. I needed something to build a nest where I could lay my eggs. Your bubblegum helped me to build this nest. Thank you very much, said the little hummingbird. I climbed up the oak tree, and sure enough, there was two little eggs, the size of jelly beans, lying in the nest made of bubblegum. I told myself, I am so happy I shared my bubblegum with the hummingbird. She has been able to build her nest because of it. So, do remember to share your things with others. Students, your today task is to read chapter again and again and underline the difficult words. I will explain this chapter in our next class.